What is going on, Creedinators? It's your boy Killer Creed here, and I'd like to welcome you all to the 9th Exposed video here in the Exposing series. Today I'm going to be doing the third part of the Raven Queen Exposed videos. So Raven Queen has continued to get worse and is even more disgusting than we all first thought. I will get into all of that as the video goes on, but she also made a couple of videos on me responding to part 2 of my Exposed video on her. We are going to check the first one out, which is called the Killer Creed Rant, and then we'll check out the other one called the Killer Creed Roast. Let's get right into the videos.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the most greatest of all roasts to be had on this channel. This is going to be the roast of the century.
Well, I certainly hope so. I hope it's worth wasting 14 minutes of my life watching this.
Today, we're going to be roasting on Killer Creed. Person has done crossed the line. He has said all the mean things to me. It's hard to list them all. He has said, he's called me scum. He's called me bitch, jerk, fat, among other nice things.
Scum. Well, yes, you are the worst type of scum. I never called you a jerk. I don't use that word, so that's a lie there. Also, the B word, I can't say it on this channel, the actual word, because I don't want to get flagged. I don't remember calling you that, but I probably did, so I'll give you that one. And fat, well, yeah, I've made a fat joke or two about you.
Tracy Smith, a former hater.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you this, but Tracy Smith, she doesn't like you. She's pretending to like you. She's trolling you, just like I trolled you. And you still don't even realize it.
Told me one day on a live stream, on one of my live streams, that Killer Creed, if I unblocked Killer Creed wanted to be unblocked because he wanted to apologize. And I said, sure, I'll unblock him. And he said if she told me that if I unblocked him, he would use 100 subs to sub to me.
Funny she brings that little point up, because later on in this video we are going to expose her for subbotting.
And I thought, well, that's nice. I unblocked him, and surely enough, he apologized. And until then, he was being all nice to me and stuff. And I thought, well, seems like Killer Creed has turned over a new leaf, isn't it? But then, I thought it was too good to be true. Because last week, he betrayed me.
Well, not really, because I was never your friend. I just trolled you. I trolled you into unblocking me, and I made you think that I wasn't making the exposed video when I always was going to, because you're such scum.
At first, Tracy Smith told me that he would be uploading the exposed video on me, the second part, and I said no. At first he told me that after he apologized he wouldn't make the exposed video. And I told him, thank you. You're a really good friend. And then he betrayed me. And I went on to the server of haters, and they sent the link. And I asked him, why did you betray me? And he said, because you were the worst kind of scum ever. I trusted him. I thought he literally had turned from the bad side to the good side.
No, I've always been on the good side, because the good side is the side that is against you. I was never on your side. I just decided to troll you for a couple of days because I thought it'd be funny.
I watched the stream just in shock, disappointment, and disbelief. I actually wanted to cry, like I almost cried.
Why the fuck you lying? Why?
What kind of sick person are you? You fucking manipulated me, you used me, and you lied to me. I felt like I wanted to kill myself.
Why you always lying?
Don Comics, probably one of the worst fucking haters in this whole fiasco of haters. She said, "I am truly loving the breakdown right now." Laughing emoji. She's fucked up in the head. She needs to get checked.
I thought your worst hater was Cherry. Well, it's Dawn now all of a sudden. Also, this is the Killer Creed rant, not the Dawn Comics rant, so you don't need to start talking about Dawn Comics now.
She thought it was funny that I was all upset.
Oh my god, the hypocrisy on that is enormous. You'll see later. Stay tuned and remember this point.
Dawn also said in one of the Discord servers that she literally flags me because she doesn't like me. It's false flagging out of spite.
No, she isn't false flagging you. She's flagging your videos because they are breaking YouTube's terms of service. It is against YouTube's terms of service to threaten to kill people and to bully kids. You have videos threatening to kill people. You have videos threatening to hurt kids. Like, seriously, your channel should be taken down.
Killer Creed needs to have his channel taken away from him.
I've had many channels taken off me because of arseholes like you. However, I know what to do and what not to do now, and I've gotten away with it for the last year, so it'll be pretty difficult.
Nobody should be friends with a manipulative bully.
That's pretty rich coming from you.
Also, the Stone Comics person, she is a mom. Let's not forget. I believe the child should be in a better household. I feel bad for that baby. I really do. Someone needs to call Child Protective Services because...
Raven, you have no right to talk about Dawn's baby. Like, seriously, it's pretty obvious to most of us that there is nothing wrong with the household the baby's living in. It looks like the baby's living in a really good household, to be honest with you. Now, we're going to go back onto that topic there later on in the video because Dawn got pretty upset about what Raven said, and we'll talk about that later, but for now, we're going to go and have a look at the Killer Creed roast, the little roast she tried to do on me.
Today, I'm going to be making the Killer Creed roast. Killer Creed, Australian YouTuber. I thought he turned over a new leaf, but I guess he turned over a new shit. Because he apologized, and then a few days later he decided to betray me. And his reason was because you're the worst scum ever. Well, guess what, dude? You're the worst scum because you can't even get a girl.
I would rather not have a girl than be dating a 14-year-old. And not only that, apparently you made up one day that you had a boyfriend. Which, in all honesty, I think that's a whole lot sadder.
You live in a place where the most dangerous creatures are. Why don't you just shove a taipan down your pants and up your dick shaft?
I don't really get how that's a roast. You know, I think everyone knows Australia has the most dangerous animals. Funny you say that because my favourite team in the NBL, which is the Australian Basketball League, are the Taipans. So, yeah.
Also, get this. Your mom is so ugly that she gave birth to an ugly-ass kid. Like yourself.
That would have to be the worst roast I have ever heard.
Like, you don't even deserve those 500 subscribers. I'm sure you probably got those by using sub-bots.
Oh my god, coming from the person who sub-botted to get to 100 subscribers and then YouTube deleted the fake subscribers. Also, I've been accused of sub-botting a lot over the years, so I don't really care.
Also, your voice sounds so horrible. It sounds like my brother taking a shit.
You listen to your brother taking a shit? You are such a perv. Also, notice how it took us so long to think about the roast.
Trash is also smelly, and you're trash. So that means you smell bad. You butt.
This is starting to get really embarrassing. Oh, and also, Raven has like 7-year-old humour. She thinks the word butt is funny. If you go into her live streams, people write the word butt, like little 11-year-olds will write the word butt in the chat, and she'll have a laugh at it.
Your face is literally... looks like the shit I did the other day. I've seen your Instagram. Maybe I'll have someone go trash it.
And you won't be the first person to try and troll me on Instagram, and you certainly won't be the last.
Why could I ever trust a douchebag like you? Because what do you and douchebags have in common? They don't change their ways. They're always the same.
No, actually, over the years, I've seen douchebags turn into actual decent people. They change their ways. Like, for example, Aussie FIFA used to be one of the biggest douchebags I knew. Now he's a really good bloke. I get it. A lot of them stay douchebags for life, but not all of them.
You play games that are shit, dude. Nobody talks about those games anymore, nor does anyone play them. So you get better gaming content, you butt.
Using the word butt as an insult again. Also, people have different opinions on what sort of games they like. Like, you might not like the type of games I play. Like, I normally play sports games, which you obviously won't like because you obviously have never played a sport in your life. Just look at you. But just because you don't like a certain game doesn't mean it's a bad game, and doesn't mean other people won't like it.
Also, go suck out Don Comics' clit, because that's all you're ever good at.
Nah, that's Powdered Milk's job.
You literally make expose videos.
And this is what, like the knife exposed video out of over 300 videos that I have on my channel. Also, you make rant videos. I do rant videos too. And my exposed videos and my rant videos are very similar. It's just the exposed videos are rants about a certain person and I'm exposing that person for what they're doing. Whereas a rant is me ranting about a certain topic. And your channel is basically just all you ranting about certain people. So you're practically doing those sorts of videos, except you do it a lot more than I do.
You literally told me one day in a Discord server that someone got a fucking restraining order against you.
I did not tell you about that. There's absolutely no way I would ever tell you about it. And I don't even really remember telling anyone who's in this whole beef with you about it. The only people I remember telling about it is the people in the AFL community. Also, this is a completely separate issue and I'm not allowed to go into details. I can't really tell you any more than what I already have, so.
Guess what? Maybe I'm gonna do the same, because I like to see. I'm sure you would violate that restraining order.
No, I'm not that dumb to violate a restraining order. However, you wouldn't be able to help yourself, wouldn't you, if there was one put on you? Also, you need an actual, genuine reason to do it. And I'm on the other side of the world, so it'll be pretty difficult.
You're also so fat, too. You're so fat that your fat probably covers up your entire dick shaft. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're that fat.
You don't even know what I look like, so you'd have absolutely no clue. Also, just looking at the size of you, you don't really have much of a right to call other people fat now, do you?
Like, you need to be killed. Like, for real.
For what reason? Are you only saying that because I called you out on the internet?
I'd like to see you come over to my house. If you want to dispute this, come on over. Unless you're a pussy. Yeah, you're a pussy.
Only a real pussy would bully and threaten kids like you do. Also, you want me to come to the other side of the world to dispute this, to come to your house. Well, I'd be happy to if you were to pay for all the flights and accommodation. Oh wait, you've got no job and no money, so you wouldn't be able to do that anyway.
Your birth certificate?
Okay, at that point I already knew what she was going to say. Is an apology letter from the condom factory. Like, I literally said it to myself before she actually said it the first time I watched this. Like, seriously, that's like the oldest joke in the book. Think of something original, Raven.
It's an apology letter from the condom factory.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to see those videos and laugh at her, just go to her channel. If it's still up by the time this video comes out, just go ahead and have a look. So in the Killer Creed rant, Raven started talking about Dawn Comics, and for those of you who don't know, Dawn made a video where she talked about how she had a mental illness, and what Raven said about her really got to her, and she was upset. Later that day, Powdered Milk did a live stream, and apparently Dawn started crying in the live stream because of what Raven did. Now this is completely messed up, but Raven even takes it a step further, and decides to make a video laughing at Dawn Comics and mocking her for making that video.
Oh, I just saw the funniest shit ever. It's so funny. Dawn Comics made a video getting all butthurt about what I said in my Killer Creed rant. And Killer Creed is in the comments section saying that if I don't stop, I'm gonna have my mouth shut for me. Oh, that's funny. Like, the minute I saw that comment, I just bust out laughing. That is the funniest shit. If you're gonna say something like that, don't make me laugh. Because that just proves you're an idiot. Oh, God.
Raven thinks mental illness is funny, just like she thinks suicide and people dying is funny. Raven is bullying Dawn to the extreme here, and Raven claims that me and Dawn are the bullies. Now, I have exposed Raven in the past for bullying kids and threatening them, and everything. Well, recently, heaps of different kids, really young ones too, like probably about as young as 10, have been commenting on my videos telling me what Raven has done to them. Now, there's a pattern, because all their stories are quite similar. Pretty much all of them tell me that Raven sends them porn and nude pictures of herself. She threatens to kill them and says she's going to track them down and just says a heap of really nasty stuff to them. Here's a screenshot of her sending a picture of herself to a kid where she's holding up a knife looking really evil and saying she's going to kill them. Some of the kids that she has bullied have told me that they have told their parents, so Raven, if you continue, it's only a matter of time before someone goes to the police. Now, someone apparently found Raven in some sort of pedo Discord server. Now, the people in the Discord server that hate Raven seem to find a whole heap of different Discord servers that are full of pedophiles and troll the servers. Apparently, Raven was in one, which is really no surprise, and here is her excuse for it. That's what all pedos say, really, and also, I don't understand how Discord managed to have so many servers like this on their website. In conclusion, if any of you are quite young and Raven is bullying you or doing any of the disgusting things I talked about in this video, then make sure you block her on all social media and tell your parents about what has been going on. Raven has no right to be doing any of this to anyone, and really, I feel like there are so many more victims of Raven that we don't know about. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment for more epic content like this. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, link to that is in the description. Also, if you'd like to join my Discord server, link to that will also be in the description. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to my second channel, link to that will also be in the description. The Raven Queen diss track should be out by now, hopefully, by the time you're watching this. So, if you want to check that one out, just go to my second channel and you'll see it. I hope you've had a good day, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Tell me like a Hellcat.